Hi, my name is Liam Conroy, and I just wanted to do a short personal introduction for this course. So as far as my school and the district that I teach at, I'm in the Topeka 501 school district, and my school is Hope Street Charter Academy. Our Charter Academy seeks to work with students who are essentially ones who are in different types of high-risk categories that don't do well in a normal large high school. Students who may either have social anxiety issues, or they may have a large truancy issue, they may have trouble with focusing in class. There's a myriad of reasons, but either way, we have a very unique population that we like to work with, and that comes with some unique challenges. But it's a very rewarding school to work at, and I've enjoyed my time in the district thus far. As far as extracurricular responsibilities, I don't currently have any official extracurricular duties at Hope Street. This summer, I am continuing to maintain our raised garden beds that we use in the horticulture class, which I teach, which will be a little bit of a challenge, juggling that along with my classes, but I think I'm up for it. Beyond that, there have been students who've talked with me about the potential of opening up a club within the school that I think would just be focused on video games, and I told them that I'd be willing to sponsor it. So we'll see if that comes through in the future. I know in summers beyond this one, I may find myself helping a little bit with helping to edit curriculum material, especially curriculum design maps and things like that for basically all science classes within the district. As far as my transition into teaching, originally I came to Kansas to work in a zoo setting. I worked at the Topeka Zoo for almost 5 years, and I did a lot of work with a lot of different animals there. It was something that I definitely found very rewarding, but it didn't seem like it had a good long-term projection for me as far as a career goes. So I decided that it was time to change things a little bit and move into something else. One of the pieces that I really liked about working within the zoo field was getting to educate the public about animals, about conservation, about things like that. So I felt that this would still be a meaningful position to be able to continue teaching about those types of items. And so now the classes that I teach include things like zoology and ecology, where I can expand a little bit on those ideas with students. And honestly, it's been nice to have more time to talk with students about that in general, as far as being able to kind of elaborate on things about the natural world a little bit more so than I was doing within the zoo field. As far as factors and challenges for my school, based in part on what the KSDE website states and also some of the goals that are specific to our school, we make really strong efforts to support English and math practices with our specific student population. We know that a lot of our students are very challenged by those types of subjects, so we try to increase their vocabulary, we try to increase their close reading, we try to increase the amount of times that they encounter different math practices that they need in order to help them persevere in math testing and in other parts of basically their school arena and the testing arenas that they're faced with. We try to emphasize cross-curricular learning with a small staff, which I've found has actually probably made things easier for us because we have a small staff that's very well integrated with one another. We do a lot of collaboration that is cross-curricular, so I think that helps us to be able to tie in factors from other people's material to make sure that we include it within ours as well. I also co-teach with a social studies teacher. When I teach environmental science, he teaches current social issues alongside me. So I think that has helped to help combine those science and social studies aspects by performing them within a single class. We also try to improve attendance with a very high truancy group. Like I said before, a lot of our students end up at Hope Street because they have issues with truancy. And understandably, this can create a lot of challenges with learning if students just aren't present. And we try to be really flexible about things like due dates. We try to have an emphasis on no homework. We realize that our students are truant for different reasons. Sometimes it's because they're working to help the family. Sometimes it's just because they don't want to be at school. Or maybe that they're trying to escape from something, especially authority figures. So we try to be understanding with our population and see if we can figure out a system that works with them. I am hoping, though, that this class will help me to be able to aid our school with these challenges through what I learn. Based on what I looked at in the syllabus, I think it should be a pretty thorough class and should help to solidify and help polish up a lot more of what I've experienced so far as a teacher, and some of the things that I want to improve. So I'm looking very forward to sharing this class with all of you, and I hope that we all have a great summer semester.